Welcome back to the Panic Room, everyone. And today we have something not book related. I have been seeing a lot of booktubers and just YouTubers in general putting out some videos about their top movies for Halloween. And I've watched a ton of them. I love them. So many of them that I have seen, wonderful recommendations that I haven't seen. Yeah, just been loving it. But I haven't seen anything yet about music recommendations for Halloween. So I thought for those of you out there who have Halloween parties you're trying to plan, that maybe I can put together some songs that you might want to throw on your playlist, you know? And I mean, I'm not a musical historian by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought I would give you just some little tidbits and facts and maybe geek out as to why they're even on this list. So, without further ado, in no particular order, let's get started. So number one, I thought I'd shock you guys, just right out of the gate. Johnny Cash, The Beast in Me. I know. Despite what I sound like, I bet you weren't expecting that, right? I actually love Johnny Cash. I am not a fan of country music, especially nowadays. I wouldn't even call it country music, but, and this goes for all genres, I can appreciate them for what they are. And I can appreciate you if you are good at your particular chosen genre. To me, Johnny Cash embodies everything that I think country music should be, but also if you listen to him, his lyrics are very, very deep a lot of the time. The Beast in Me grabbed a hold of me when I heard it and would not let go. If you have ever struggled with feelings that you can express, that's what this song is sort of about. You know, some deep-seated anger and just kind of feeling like you could lose control to whatever said emotion you could possibly have buried deep down. It's actually very hard rock in a lot of ways, you know, wrapped in a country veneer, I guess you could call it. But it was released in 1994, so it's one of his later works. And if you don't think that Johnny Cash is a badass, then you should listen to his rendition of 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, you know, it's not often that a cover is just as good as the original, but he nailed it. No pun intended. So number two, this is one from my childhood. Korn, Freak on a Leash. Now, I was obsessed with Korn in high school. Loved them. And when Freak on a Leash came out, I resonated with it. I can't imagine why. But no, Korn released that in 1998, and I was prime age to be drawn to the message of that song. And it's a really damn fine song. You know, if you like heavier music, rock music, metal music, I think you're gonna like this. It's not deicide, but it's a good song, and I love the vocals of Jonathan Davis. I think that they have a very unique sound. Korn in general does, but I picked this song because it seems to be very widely known, and I do have some songs on this list that aren't, so I wanted to throw something in there to kind of get us started that you might be familiar with. So yeah, Korn, Freak on a Leash. Next up, getting a little heavier with Typo Negative, and the song that I picked is I Don't Want to Be Me. I thought this worked on a lot of different levels because Halloween, we're trying to be other people. You see where does that make sense? No? It's a great song. And actually Typo Negative has been around since 1989, when I was but a wee thing. And this song was released in 2003, which is about the time I would have been getting out of high school, so that's probably another reason why I kind of grabbed onto it. I was prime age. So yeah, number three, Typo Negative, I Don't Want to Be Me. Number four, I've mentioned this song before, and the fact that I'm saying it now means that I'm going to sing it for the next 3 days. Voltaire, Raised by Bats. If you do not know who Voltaire is, he is very active on YouTube. He's very active in general. He's a Cuban-American musician, and he's awesome. He's just very unique. And I love, he's funny, I love his stuff. But Raised by Bats was released in 2014, and it is just so damn catchy. Just so damn catchy. Every time I hear it, I'm singing it for days. I'm probably going to be singing it now. Yeah, number 4, Voltaire, Raised by Bats. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because my list is in front of me. Anyway, moving on. Number 5, Muse, Newborn. Now, Muse has actually been around. They're an English band that's been around since I think 1994. They got a little bit of a resurgence because of a certain movie where they had a song. The song is awesome. I mean, I'm sorry, it's Supermassive Black Hole. That song's awesome. But I picked Newborn because, I mean, I don't play instruments, but just the level of talent in this song is amazing. The video is awesome. You just have to go experience it. Go check it out. Newborn by Muse. It was released in 2001, I believe. And yeah, it's awesome. I think you'll love it. Okay, another one that's really widely known, but that I make no apologies for because he is one of my heroes and I love him and I have loved him forever, and I really, really, really want to see him live before one of us dies, and that's Rob Zombie. Specifically for this list, Dragula. It's another song that just grabs me and runs every time I hear it. I will forever crank that song up when it comes on the radio. I love Rob Zombie. I love the way the man thinks. I love his vocal style. I love his personal style. I love everything about him. I can't say anything bad about it. He started, I think, well, I know Dragula was released in 1998 and he got started with the band White Zombie, but yeah, he's just amazing. I love Rob Zombie and I make no apologies for that. So yeah, Rob Zombie, Dragula. I don't even know what number we're on. Next up is The Damned, and the song I picked is Grimly Fiendish. I know. If you are into nostalgic Halloween, like those old school, super terrifying masks and decor from back in the day, I feel like you're gonna love this. They are an English band that started in 1976, and this song was released the same year that I graced this planet in 1985. And the video is awesome. Just the song in general, it gives me like old school Halloween vibes. And I mean like old school, like 50s Halloween vibes. Yeah, so I think it would be the perfect addition to a Halloween playlist. Kind of giving you some old school vibes for your party. So yeah, The Damned, Grimly Fiendish. Next up, Peter Murphy, Cut You Up. Now, if you know who Peter Murphy is, then you're probably asking yourself, is Bauhaus coming up? No. Not that I mind Bauhaus, I like Bauhaus, but I picked Peter Murphy because I feel like Cut You Up is just, I don't know, it just lends itself to like a party for me. Like it's just, I like the beat of it. I actually like a lot of Peter Murphy's solo stuff, almost more than I like some of the Bauhaus. Bauhaus was his band, is his band, that he is the vocalist for, and Bauhaus has actually been around for a while. I think Cut You Up was released in 1989, best I can figure. So I was but a wee thing. But yeah, he's pretty awesome. If you don't know who Peter Murphy is, maybe check him out. He has a wonderful selection of solo stuff as well as Bauhaus. And if you are not a fan of Bauhaus, check out his solo stuff. It's different enough to where you might actually find something you like. So yeah, Peter Murphy, Cut You Up. So let's take it a little bit heavier for all my hardcore metalheads out there. You may know who this is, but the next one I picked is Monroe, Demonic Head Case. Now, I discovered Monroe in a very roundabout way. I followed Toxic Tears for all kinds of girly reasons, makeup, things like that, and her boyfriend is Jake Monroe. And he's hilarious. He has a reaction channel that is really funny, but he also has a band, Monroe. And they're on tour right now, actually, but I love Demonic Head Case, and it's very hard, so it's not for everyone. If you do not like screaming and really heavy music, you probably won't like it, but it's a wonderful, wonderful song if you do. Again, I've tried to put stuff for everyone's taste on this list, and if you are having a Halloween party, you need a little bit of bass to push that party. This is your heavy song for your playlist, yeah? There's a couple on here, but this will be your first one. So yeah, Monroe, Demonic Head Case. Another one, sticking with some heavy music for a while, Hyde. and specifically the song Made in Heaven. Now, Hyde is a band that I discovered in a roundabout way on just some kind of deep YouTube journey I was taking one night. And Hyde is actually a Japanese singer. His stuff is, I don't even know. I don't even know how to kind of convey to you what his stuff is like. It is very hard. It's in the same vein as Monroe. So if you don't like heavy music, you might not jive with him very well, but I love him. I think he's incredibly talented, and I think that he has some really beautiful videos out there even. So yeah, maybe check him out. That's one of the more obscure ones on the list that you might like. So Hyde, Made in Heaven. Oh, the next one is funny. The Cramps, Human Fly. Now, this is another one from way back in the day. The Cramps have been around and active from about 76 on up until 2006, from the best I can tell. And this song, Human Fly, came out in 1978, and it's so hard to describe. If you listen to this song, you will see why I picked it, because to me, as soon as I turned it on, I was like, Halloween. I don't know why. It gives me all the Halloween vibes and sounds and feelings, and also it puts me in mind of The Fly, which is one of my favorite classic horror movies. This song had a little bit of a resurgence in 2015, so it actually might be more well-known than what I think. But yeah, I had to throw it on here. It is, again, another kind of obscure band, so yeah, The Cramps, Human Fly. Next up, this is not really that much of an obscure band anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I saw a poster of this band in the first season of 13 Reasons Why in the kids' bedroom, one of the kids' bedrooms, I don't know. It's been too long since I've seen that show, but it's VNV Nation, and the song that I picked was Control. I loved VNV Nation, and it's so funny to see them like pop up obscurely here and there. I've seen always posters in kids' bedrooms on TV shows. If you're younger than me, tell me, do you know who VNV Nation is? Is this a thing now? Are they popular? I'm too old to be popular. But I picked Control. It came out in 2011, and if you don't know, VNV Nation is an Irish rock band, and they are awesome. I think they're very unique in their sound, at least to me. Again, this is just my personal opinion. But yeah, I've always liked them, and I think it's awesome to see them kind of crop up here and there occasionally in pop culture. So yeah, VNV Nation, Control. All right, getting towards the end. The next one, it's another foreign group that I came across based on just a YouTube deep dive. So it's Monosomna, Beasts of Blood. And I'm pretty sure this is Malice Miser, that particular songwriter. Beasts of Blood is just such a good song. I know I say that about everything, but it's such a good song, and the video is very visually appealing. To me, the band themselves are visually appealing. I've noticed that a lot of times in foreign bands, specifically like if they hail from anywhere in Asia, they don't neglect the visual, you know? It's not just about the music, they kind of bring the whole package to the table, which I appreciate. You know, I get inspiration from their look as well as their music. And this was one of them. Malice Miser is beautiful both in song and in visual. So yeah, I'm probably not saying any of this clearly, but it's a wonderful song, Beasts of Blood, and it lends itself well to the season. I mean, hell, even the title does, Beasts of Blood, come on. And last but certainly not least is London After Midnight. This band, I don't know how I went so long without knowing who they are. They actually, I think, came about in the 1990s. They are a project of Sean Brennan, and oh my gosh, so many good songs from them. I had to throw one on here just because I don't feel like enough people know about them. So the song that I picked by them was Complex Messiah, and I don't know, I think it has such a good beat, and it's just so appropriate for this list. I like the lyrics, I like everything about it. London After Midnight is a wonderful, wonderful band, and I'm starting to hear more about them, but not as much as they deserve, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, I know a little bit different, but I wanted to change it up. I saw a lot of movie recommendations, so now you have some music recommendations. So thanks for coming to the Panic Room for a new kind of video, guys. And please, if you like this, you know, hit subscribe, hit like, let me know. I love music and I would be more than glad to do more talking and ranting about it if you guys enjoy this kind of thing. Do you have any bands that I need to check out? I absolutely love music. I love finding new bands, new singers. Comment down below. Let me know. What's your favorite song for the season? Christmas has jingle bells. Let's get something for Halloween. Tell me, what's a song that makes you think of Halloween or that you think is appropriate for this time of year? And guys, again, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.